This is how a well works. I'm not doing that, it's my well. This right here is our well. This tube right here actually goes down about 350 feet. And as you can see, it's all these pipes that go connecting that are in the ground here. What they do is they end up going from here. If you grab this pipe, actually it's cold. It's actually pumping right now and filling the tank. This pipe goes underground and actually comes up right here. This pipe right here goes up into our 5,000 gallon holding tank. It's running right now. It's actually pumping up from the ground.
Yeah, you can hear it. Let's see if I get close enough so you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah. So for us to control all this stuff and to make it, water for our home, we have to control it here. These are a whole bunch of GFCI type things here to protect you in case things get wet. We got the actual fuses here, which probably have spiders and stuff in them, but this is actually the actual boost pump right here. The fuse is in that, and then this right here next to it right here is the well, and those are also fuses just for that unit in case there's something goes wrong. This is a GFCI unit, and then this goes inside the tank here. This controls the floats inside the tank, the control of level inside the tank. A few years back, we had the floats fail and the tank overflowed overnight. It was just drawing up water, so that's something you have to keep an eye on too. But they're actually floats inside there, and they top it off. They let it get down to right about here, and then they'll fill it back up. So what we're going to do now is take a look up inside the actual holding tank so you can see the floats and what I was talking about earlier. Check this out here. Come on, take a trip up with me.
Oh yeah, there's the float.
Ooh, I can see nothing else down there.
Yeah.
So, which is, it's okay. You clean it probably once every 15 or so years. We don't add anything to the water in the tank. They say to put like a half a cup of bleach in there and things like that, but we use a lot of water here, so it's just constantly filling up and replenishing, so there's no need for it. So, and once that's done, we've got our boost pump right here. This comes from the tank into the inlet here. This pump right here will come on and shut off as pressure is needed in the house. This goes through here and it goes into a pressure sensor here, which if the pressure goes below 60 psi, this kicks on this pump here. And this gauge is totally broken. We've replaced it like 3 times. It just breaks. And here, right here is actually the pressure tank. This is actually what feeds the house. This provides 60 psi of water pressure to the house. And this comes on probably this is about 65 gallons right here, this holds. And once that empties out or gets low, this comes back on again and repressurizes the tank to keep the water supply constant to the house. Being the fact that we're drawing off an aquifer, there's no chemicals in it. It does have high nitrates, relatively. They're about 40 parts per million from our aquifer here. That's
It's good to have plants in your tank.
Yeah, you gotta have plants in the tank here, but you don't have to add anything else. You can literally fill up your fish tank, cycle it, add your fish, and you're good to go.
Yep.
So
There
hopefully
it
you
is.
guys learned a little bit of something about that, and I'll leave it to Kevin the next one here.
All right. Thanks, bro.
No worries.